Okay, a little bit later on, well, we watched her grow up. Raven-Symoné, of course, the little girl out there on the Cosby Show. She's all grown up, and we are all about Raven-Symoné today. From Cosby Show top to a big star in her own right. We're going to sit down with her and her fans. Also, did you know that aging...
But first, former Cosby star Raven-Symoné is sitting down with some of her fans right on our set. Hear what they have to say. Coming up right after this.
Is this mine? Yeah. Oh, thank you.
It was 1989, and at just 3 years old, Raven-Symoné was a full-fledged working girl. I mean, she started the Cosby Show playing Olivia Kendall, the adorable daughter of Claire and Cliff Huxtable. Then she went on to star in Disney's That's So Raven, a show reaching nearly 50 million viewers. Made her the youngest African-American female to have the name and the title of a scripted TV series. But now she is all grown up, just released her 4th self-titled CD, and we've invited a few of her fans to join in the conversation. Raven-Symoné, it is good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
So congratulations on all this success.
Thank you very much.
You know,
thank you.
When you started back in 1989 on the Cosby Show, did you? I mean, at 3 years old, you obviously didn't have a plan. But as you started working on this program, did you have any idea that you would end up doing what you're doing today?
When I was 3, I was working for Hello Kitty things. Like, I want to buy Hello Kitty things. Now, I do have a plan. I sat down when I was 15. I said, this is what I want my career to be. This is what I want to strive for. My parents always instilled that you should always have a goal no matter what you do. So as I continue with my career, I keep having more dreams, but the same plan is still effect. Hopefully providing self-confidence and self-respect to all of my girls out there.
And in fact, because I know that on that set there was a lot of discipline with Mr. Cosby.
Definitely.
On that, and that kind of probably set the stage for you moving into a show like That's So Raven.
Definitely.
And now, you know, one of the great things I think is so spectacular about you is that you are a role model in so many different ways. You're an entrepreneur. You have kept your head about you when we've read about so many other teen stars your age. When you see the headlines, what goes through your mind?
One, I think it's very unfair that at a very weird age, these people are being filmed. Everyone at, 21, I should say everyone at 18 or 17 to 21, 22 are going through changes in their lives. And everyone in the world does this. But with people in our position, we're filmed and we're photographed, so it's out there for public scrutiny, and I think it's very unfair that we give our opinions to these people and you don't really know what's going on in their lives. Me, myself, I am a homebody. I stay at home. Except, I do go out sometimes, but I am 22, so it's okay. But I think it's very important to have fun and to find yourself, but it's very difficult in this world.
And we've watched you grow up. You just dropped, your 4th CD is just, as they say, has just dropped.
It was dropped. It is swimming all around here. I don't know what it is. Yay!
As you have aged, you're bringing these people, these young women with you, haven't you? And it's been very important to you.
Well, yes, most definitely. Working on, the Cosby Show, I've been able to take these kids' parents as well on the journey, hopefully. And when they watch it and sit down with their parents, like, hey, I knew her from the Cosby Show, hang with Mr. Cooper, and now hopefully their kids are getting involved. And I think it's very important that you see, it's important to grow up with self-confidence and self-respect, and hopefully we can show that with the materials that I do and the different ventures I go into.
And in fact, as a young woman, another great thing about you, body image is so important for young women. And not everybody's a 0 to 2.
No, and neither is it in their genes to be, but it's about being healthy, it's about being smart, it's about looking the best that you can look. You might not have the size 2, size 0 gene in you, but as long as you're healthy and your doctor says you're okay, you have a little thickness, do you? You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask Anaisa. Anaisa, you've got a question for Raven.
Yes, how did you juggle your career and your acting, singing career and school at the same time?
I went to public elementary, middle, and high school.
Wow.
It was kind of fun. Actually, during filming times, it was like a good time, where it was not in school, so they would send me my school when it was just about to close, then I'd have summer. And then the last 2 years of high school, I was homeschooled, but I was in step team, got kicked off that because I was too like, let's get it together, people. Because, no, it's funny because like during elementary, not elementary, middle school, I would be on tour with NSYNC on the weekends and then go to normal school. So when I went to high school, I'm like, let's get this going. I'm used to like people in rehearsal for 7 hours a day. This is step team, we need to get it done. So I got kicked off of that. And then I didn't go to prom, but I did a movie about a prom, so that was good enough.
And then tell me about your website.
My website, Raven-Symoné Presents, launched last year. It's so cool, you guys. I love it. Okay, so on it, you get to learn how to cook and do crafts because it's great that you're fashionable. It's great that your hair looks good, but it's also important to cultivate the artist within you and to make sure that your personality is coming out in what you do. So we have cool things like postcard booklets.
Very cool.
But they're good for studying, and you can make it yourself. Go check it out, RavenSymonePresents.com.
Cheetah Girls 3?
I am not in it, but I heard it's going to be amazing.
Okay, well, thank you. Raven-Symoné, it's so nice to have you here.
Nice to have you.
And a round of applause for Raven-Symoné. And thank our young ladies. Very nice. And still to come, the guy who can remember everything, which could be